the seed. But now I realize the darkened skies say night is stealing on, and while we wait, it's growing late till day is gone. Say not tomorrow, I'll hold to the plow. There's no time to borrow, it's summer now. The helpless millions reach out for mercy's hand, while God's still searching for someone to till the land. So many die, never knowing why he came like fallen grain, and we're all to blame. Yet in his nail-scarred hands there is a deed to a land of abundant yield, and he seeks for you to join the few and work the field. Say not tomorrow, I'll hold to the plow. There's no time to borrow, it's summer now. The helpless millions reach out for mercy's hand, while God's still searching for someone to till the land. Yes, God's still searching for someone to till the land.
They carried Jesus down from Calvary, sealed him in a tomb where they thought he'd stay. But it didn't take long till the stone was rolled back. Then came the dawn of a brand new day. Oh, you can hold back the dawning, for the morning sure to come. If the night should find you wanting just a little while, you'll see the sun. Here on earth we grope in the shadows. It's a midnight hour of grief and sin. But he said, my child, keep watching and waiting, for the sun's gonna shine again. Oh, you can hold back the dawning, for the morning sure to come. If the night should find you wanting just a little while, you'll see the sun. Oh, you can hold back the dawning,
a place where loved ones live while ages roll. And it's been many, many years since sin's forgiven, and I'm just a little homesick to go. Yesterday brought tears and made me wonder if I'd ever walk upon those streets of gold. Oh, but Lord, you gave me strength, I didn't blunder, and I'm just a little homesick to go. But must I wait until the sun dries up the ocean, or till the farmer goes to reap before he's sown? I've set my eyes upon the sky for the slightest motion, because I'm just a little homesick to go. I've set my eyes upon the sky for the slightest motion, cause I'm just a little homesick to go. Oh Lord, I'm just a little homesick to go. Out of old used knotted pine, and though the pulpit didn't look like much, but it served its purpose fine. It was a little congregation, but they gathered there in praise in that little storefront church where we were raised. Mama led the singing, and all us kids, well, we made up the choir. Daddy did the preaching, but the Spirit wrought the fire. And I remember there were saints around us shouting, and many souls were being saved in that little storefront church where we were raised. The years of time long gone, the memory of the good old days so dear, and though the altars burn as firewood, gone will never be the tears. And though the saints have gone before us, no, my mind it seldom strays from that little storefront church where we were raised. From that little whitewashed storefront church where all the handsome kids were raised. pain and sorrow never again. We're gonna play a brand new song that they've never played. There's gonna be some changes made. Well, I've never owned a mansion or driven in a shiny new car. My wealth in any direction, it can't take me very far. But I've got my own transportation, yeah, and my tip's already been paid. And when I pull in the heavenly station, there's gonna be a lot of changes made. I said there's gonna be some changes made. A whole lot of changes made. When I first behold his face, then I'll gladly make the trade for a brand new life that'll be forever. Goodbye, pain and sorrow never again. We're gonna play a brand new song that they've never played. There's gonna be some changes made. There's gonna be some changes made. Gonna be a whole lot of changes made. When I first behold his face, then I'll gladly make the trade for a brand new life that'll be forever. Goodbye, pain and sorrow never again. We're gonna play a brand new song that they've never played. There's gonna be some changes made. I said there's gonna be some changes made. Changes made.
Jesus shows us 'neath a heavy cross, it's not an easy way. And so a bed of roses never will you find he's offered you. But his words, I'll never leave you or forsake you, says today that you can just take his hand and go on through.
Though the mountain may be high, it's not uncrossable. And though the valleys fail when tried, it's not impossible. And that old desert may be dry, and that old river deep and wide, but follow footprints of the guide and go on through.
Oftentimes my vision's blurred with tears, and hope has left no trace. And all the miles I've run and the deeds I've done, well, they seem but just disgrace. But in a simple prayer, he just lifts me up and he starts my feet out new. Oh, it's then I hear within my ear, it's time to go on through.
Yes, I know the mountain may be high, it's not uncrossable. And though the valleys fail when tried, it's not impossible. And that old desert may be dry, and that old river deep and wide, but follow footprints of the guide and go on through.
there is wasted. For to all who have tasted, come back to the water every day. Come to the life-giving water. For just one sip will cleanse the soul from sin. And there's just something about the water that makes everybody long to come again. There once came a woman. She had stopped at the well site. Such an awful picture of what sin can be. Oh, but there her thirst was soon forgotten when God's only Son begotten said, "Come to the fountain with me. Come to the life-giving water. Just one sip will cleanse the soul from sin. But there's just something about the water that makes everybody long to come again. Come to the life-giving water. Just one sip will cleanse the soul from sin. But there's just something about the water that makes everybody long to come again. That makes everybody long to come again. Lock me up in a prison and throw away the key. Take away the vision from these eyes that now can see. Deprive me of the food I eat, and even bind my hands and feet. But as long as I know Jesus, then I can still
quite understand why a king would want to leave his throne to don the robe of an earthly man, feel the pain of flesh and bone, then to later trod a lowly path that led to Calvary, where the blood-red stains they broke all the chains that I could still go free, that I could still go free. What kind of man would reach down his hand and do this for me? Oh, unworthy to live and not fit to kill, then a man on the cross puts me in his will and says that I could still go
and all the idols of gold, and how the wicked king commanded that every knee should bow to Baal. They said, do what you must, we're gonna put our trust in the God that cannot fail.
Oh, he's the great God Jehovah, so greatly to be praised. He's the God that'll take us over every mountain, sea, and its rage.
Out of all the gods been worshipped, there's a difference you can tell.
He's the only one that ever gave his son. He's the God that cannot fail. Well, they were bound and yet determined, as in the furnace they were thrown. But it didn't take long till the king found out they wasn't walking in the furnace alone. But when he came to the edge of the furnace and he first leaned over the rail, he counted Shadrach, Meshach, Abednego, and the God that cannot fail. Oh, he's the great God Jehovah, so greatly to be praised. He's the God that'll take us over every mountain, sea, and his race.
Out of all the gods been worshipped, there's a difference you can tell.
He's the only one that ever gave his son. He's the God that cannot fail. Oh, he's the great God Jehovah, so greatly to be praised. He's the God that'll take us over every mountain, sea, and his race.
Out of all the gods been worshipped, there's a difference you can tell.
He's the only one that ever gave his son. He's the God that cannot fail. Cannot fail.
I may never journey far on the face of this earth, and when I pass, my wealth may be just a few small pennies worth. And this all name that I'm known by may not be mentioned by great kings. All is well if they remember these things. When they looked, they beheld him. When I spoke, they could hear him. When I walked, my every footstep led them all to Calvary. If someone else
missing an awful lot of earthly treasure. 'Cause I'm not famous and I'm not a millionaire, but I know for sure I'll not be missing heaven, where I'm known to all is rich, and that beyond compare. And by the time they find me missing, I'll be living over there, where there is no reminiscing of all the sorrow we've had down here. And by the time they look around them and they discover that I'm gone, I'll be in that mighty chorus, singing round the Master's throne. Oh, by the time they find me missing, I'll be living over there, where there is no reminiscing of all the sorrow we've had down here. Yeah, and by the time they look around them and they discover that I'm gone, I'll be in that mighty chorus, singing round the Master's throne, just singing round the Master's throne.